Hello, Stephen Shockley here. I'm here to review. Let me get the package real quick. These. They are the Reverend Willy Mexican Lottery 7 gauge guitar strings from Dunlop. You even get a cool sticker. So that's a cool selling point, right? You get a sticker. So why not get the strings? In all seriousness, no, these are pretty cool. Playing them is nothing. They don't cost much. They cost $6-7, so not much. If you're a fan of 8 gauge strings, give these a try. If you think 8 gauge is too thin, then don't try these because these are even thinner, obviously. So try these if you're into this kind of thing. Me, I was kind of into the whole 8 gauge thing. I just couldn't use them as my main strings because Elixir doesn't make an 8 gauge string, which they totally should do. Hint, hint. I'm totally sending this video to Elixir. They should even make a 7. Like, if they have a 7 and an 8 single string, then I can make my own 7 and 8 gauge sets, which would be awesome. I would totally use those. But yeah, these are really cool. They don't sound wimpy. People tend to say that when you go to a lower string gauge that your tone gets really wimpy and bright and doesn't have any low end to it. I hear the same amount of low end as I had before. It does give you a little more twang, which rock and metal players probably won't like, but I'm a country player. Especially on the G. The G is an 11. So there's plenty of twang there. The gauges are actually as follows: 7, 9, 11, 20, 30, 38. I'd probably switch the 38 to a 36 because this is the same as an 8 gauge low E, just to make it a little lower, consistent with all the rest of the strings. Let's go to a tele neck sound. Let's get a little more volume on here, why not? There we go. So you do not need 12 gauge wound G flat wound strings to sound decent doing jazzy stuff. You could do it just fine with 7 gauge strings, probably the thinnest string set on the planet. Let's go to dirty sound. Not quite distortion. Much better. My B went sharp. distortion sound, why not? Sounds pretty cool. Doesn't sound wimpy to me. Let's go back to the clean sound. I just felt a mosquito bite me, but that's okay. I'm used to it. So these strings are really fun. Not sure what else I could say about them. They're a nickel-plated steel alloy, I'm pretty sure. So, standard. With the obvious 3 plain steels. When I was putting them on, I was scared that I was going to break this high E. It's so fragile feeling, but it's not fragile like you'd think. It's just as sturdy as, say, an 11. Yeah, there you go. I did have to adjust my intonation just a bit when I put these on. But as you can tell, it's back. Mostly it was just the A string. If I had any complaint about these strings at all, it would just be that, you know, they don't last long for me because they're not coated, they're not elixir, so they die pretty quickly. The D sounds fine. The A is slowly dying. The low E sounds pretty good. It's mostly the A. But yeah, they're dying kind of quickly. I just put them on yesterday. But again, you know, playing is completely effortless. Without putting much effort into it, I could go a 5th or a 4th up on the G. I am at an F sharp right now, and the note I was fingering is a C sharp. Only thing being, my strings have not completely stretched yet, so it went a little flat there, but I fixed it. So yeah, I do recommend these strings again if you're into thin strings. Give them a try. Hopefully you don't regret it. Just for fun, let's go to a sound that doesn't matter. I'm using a guitar synth, so I might as well have a little bit of fun, right? Let's just go to a cool little string sound. Oh, pedal's not on. there you go. It's because... Ooh, tuba. So, yeah, that was fun. That's distortion. Drop C. There we go. So yeah, if you have a guitar synth, you could do all this stuff. You do not need a Les Paul with 13 gauge strings on it to do a decent drop C sound. Just get this, you'll save a bunch of money. It's $800, and for what you'd be paying for one of those Les Pauls, you know, be saving money in the long run, because Les Pauls break your strings. Damn tune-o-matic bridges. I'm done. This is about strings, not Les Pauls. So yeah, these, give them a try. If you don't like them, I'm sorry, but they're pretty cool. I'm gonna go now.